What is up, everybody? What's up, guys? I want to say thank you, Steemit, for having me. The community is awesome. Another awesome community that I've come across, besides VidMe, which for YouTube creators or content creators is really a great and probably the best out of the three, in my opinion. Just for the simple fact that as a creator, you can now feel more appreciated with the work that you put out and getting feedback from the community. And not only does the feedback help you, whether it's comments and upvotes, but you get paid based on the amount of support via people commenting, upvoting, or donating to you. That's amazing. That's how you basically get paid. You know, I would like to talk about YouTube and other things, but I want to just say that to me, the only reason why YouTube is a success is because it pays people via ads. And without those ads, without that ad revenue, nobody on YouTube, well, I'm not going to say nobody, I'm going to say the top 10%, if you were not in the top 10% of YouTube, then you wouldn't even matter. And I'm going to prove that. And the reason why I'm going to prove that, I'll prove it in a different video. But I would like to say thank you guys for having me again. And let's get into the topics at hand. Man, last night was an amazing night. I was actually going to make a video, but I couldn't because, I don't know, I just got caught up. And I was watching the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys, Ether for short. And as you can see, Bitcoin has went up, back up over $1,800. Now, something actually kind of weird happened last night. Poloniex went down again. DDoS attacked again, people. They went down again, and of course, Ripple went spiraling. And people got scared. Nobody could log in. Nobody could find out what was going on with their assets. And they thankfully they came back up, and people who had Ripple, it did have a quick recovery, but it is very, very, very scary. Poloniex went out and actually said that they had 600% increase, 600%, increase in human traders, not traitors, traders on the site. That ultimately sent the site crashing. So, people have been very speculative of Ripple and it being manipulated and a correction was going to be coming for it, and it seems to have recovered nicely, and it seems to be on the rise again. It's sitting there at 39 cents, and you can't hate it. Basically, we all know that the banks are using Ripple as their version or their knight in shining armor of a crypto coin to try to basically take control of this market. The government, everybody's been wanting to figure out how to do it, and I feel like since things have evolved, banks are smart now. They're getting really smart now. So now they're trying to figure out a way to get into the market and then kind of take control of it over it. I mean, Bitcoin has slowed down tremendously in terms of being the front runner and the leader of cryptocurrency. It is worth less than half. It's not worthless. It only accounts for half, less than 50% of the entire cryptosphere, which means that altcoins, which people thought were shit before 4 or 5 years ago, are now on the rise, and they're starting to show some value in different areas just besides the single blockchain that Bitcoin offers. There's so many more uses for crypto coins, smart contracts, et cetera, et cetera. You just have to figure out how to develop these things, and basically they're there. I mean, it's there. The technology is there. It's ever evolving, and that's all you really have to do. But last night I was watching Bitcoin and Ethereum because I had $1,000, and I was actually watching crypto last night during his live stream, and I was trying to get him to answer my question, but he was very, very busy. And he had a lot of people. There was like over 400 people in his live stream. But I couldn't figure out what was the best way to spend my $1,000. I didn't want to spend it on an altcoin necessarily. I wanted it to be on Bitcoin or Ethereum. So in the end, what I end up doing is just splitting it up and putting 500 on Bitcoin, 500 on Ethereum. And to my surprise, Ethereum kind of went up a little bit, not much, but Bitcoin definitely went up. And I tried to buy them at the possible. I was watching it dip just to figure out where I was going to, grab it, and got lucky. But my only gripe is that Coinbase, which I bought my stuff on, Coinbase says there's an inbound Bitcoin transaction delay. And that's for everybody. I guess Bitcoin is so slow. They're backed up over 200,000 plus transactions. That's how much they're backed up. So it's going really, really slow. And that's been the problem with Bitcoin. I think eventually they're going to force a hard fork. They're going to have a hard fork, whether they like it or not. I mean, they're going to either have to agree, 95% of the community is going to have to agree to, implement SegWit or some other kind of solution, because eventually it is going to hard fork. And we're kind of headbutting to that same thing again. I mean, I bought my freaking Bitcoin, and obviously it's delayed. It says it's delayed until Monday. I bought my Ether, and it's delayed until Monday. So I don't know if it's just Coinbase or what's going on, but everything is backed up. Everything. I didn't even attempt to buy Litecoin, simply for the fact because I thought it was going to be backed up as well. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating. I know that I bought it, obviously, but it's just frustrating to know that I don't have it. When you pay money, you want your stuff right then and there. There are some other investments that I want to make kind of like today, but I'm going to kind of hold off on that. I don't want to bash Coinbase. I love Coinbase. I wish they would add more coins to their to be traded on their website, but they're very, very picky. Other than that, yeah, like I just said, I just wanted to make a quick rant about Coinbase and my experience last night. But thank you, Steemit, again for hosting me, having me. I love this community. It's really, really positive, and it rewards its content creators, whether you're doing videos or blogs or both. Really, really diverse, and like I said, man, it's a cool place to be. And I will make another video talking about Steemit more in depth for people who may not know, because I have some really, really good gems to drop about this place. And I find it challenging some of the bigger social medias out there in the long run. And this is probably going to be important within the next 2 years. So it can be done. I'll talk about it more in the next video. But as always, guys, Steemit community, obviously YouTube and VidMe. Thank you for having me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.